Merry Christmas!
Luke, how about you do the intro, okay?
I do the intro?
Yeah.
You aren't going to like it very much.
I know.
Hello everyone, welcome to WePodNow.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
What is it? It's 10 a.m. on the 6th of January, a Tuesday.
Not for the listeners.
Yeah, that's correct.
You don't know.
A cold and dreary Tuesday. Guys, we are starting off with a new segment called News. Did everyone prepare a news point?
As uninformed as that.
Okay, you're gonna have to make up your news.
Hold on, let me just check.
Alright, I'll go first. Pretty much how this goes is all you do is you just say your thing. It's like one sentence long and then it's done. I'll go first, because I bet Emily doesn't have it either. Alright.
Okay.
My news point is that the Moscow to Beijing high-speed train will reduce trip time.
What is that sound?
Yeah, Emily, are you rolling around?
Sorry.
It's going to reduce trip time to 48 hours from the current 7-day.
Couldn't you just fly?
High-speed train, man. It's awesome. Okay, that's all we're going to do
You
on
know
that,
what a
though.
plane is? It's a high-speed train in the air with wings.
Yeah, it's inconvenient to, board and expensive, too. Okay, that's all, though. Emily, do you have a news point?
My dog might have puppies.
Your dog might have puppies. Really?
Yeah.
I like that news point. Luke, do you have any news?
The king of Saudi Arabia is giving up his throne.
That's incredible.
He's 90. So.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Kind of probably expected.
All right, we overshot that one. We're going to go on to the next segment. We're over time, guys. We're over time.
Well, that new segment sucked, and I feel like it should be destroyed.
Cut it out. Yeah.
Cut it out.
Cut it out entirely.
Yeah, just
Okay.
have this silence for a little bit, and then what I just said.
Okay, good call. Okay, we have a new segment for this episode.
Emily,
along
what
with-
are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Okay, let me just get situated.
Okay, get situated.
Okay, I'm situated.
Okay,
For now.
on this episode of WePodNow, we're changing up the format just a little bit. First of all, obviously that intro song is going to be probably a 16th of the length. I just wanted to start the podcast in some grand, amazing fashion.
Okay.
That apparently wasn't the way to do it. Anyway, and we're also bringing in this new segment. I can't think of a title for it, but it's just where you advocate the thing that you are doing right now. What's the latest thing you picked up?
Yeah, I've been podcasting lately.
Yeah,
Going
no,
pretty
not that.
well.
I mean, like a product that you're using. So, for example, I'm going to start. Brian, what media are you consuming lately? Well, I've been watching Black Mirror on Netflix.
What's that?
We're just going to go through everyone's and then ask that for
You
immediate.
little control freak.
Jeez.
I'm playing a crappy app called Animal Boyfriend.
Animal boyfriend.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you also an animal in the app, or is it really weird?
It's really weird.
No, Emily actually showed me this. She has a rabbit boyfriend.
No, he turns to a rabbit at night.
Right. Right, it's like the opposite of a were... Wait, no, it is a were-rabbit. But he's cute, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah, he is.
Luke, what media are you consuming?
Haley and I just made it into 2014 Dragon Ball Z Kai,
Okay.
which hasn't really come out in the US, so we're watching it in Japanese now.
Oh, cool. Subtitles, though?
Yeah,
Okay, thank goodness.
Haley can't understand it. I can't understand it either. What's Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Netflix. It's got 2 seasons, 3 episodes per season.
None of this has told me anything about it.
It's like The Twilight Zone?
Oh, okay. Is it British?
Yes. Have you heard of it?
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, but every episode centers around something that has to do with technology, so they're always in this futuristic setting. It's really cool.
Check it out.
All right, we're on to the main portion, the discussion section.
That's definitely not the main
Oh, wait,
portion.
it will be this time.
It will be?
Yeah.
We're like 7 minutes in, so.
Well, we're
He'll
only
cut it all out so
we're
far.
6 minutes in, and we're cutting like 2 minutes at this point.
Okay. Then I suppose it could be the meat.
Here we are at the meat.
Yeah.
We started with a topic from Emily last time. Luke, how about you do one?
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be you.
Nope.
Because you.
I saw the last Hobbit movie.
Woo! I did too. Not this weekend.
Have you seen it, Nipper?
I haven't.
He doesn't like cool things.
Now, wait a minute.
I didn't realize you didn't like cool things.
I do like cool things, but I also didn't watch the first Hobbit.
Or the second.
That's the one you guys were... There's 3 of them out already?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Get with
Holy
the times, old man.
crap. Okay, I haven't seen any of the Hobbits.
Well, hug. Have you seen The Lord of the Rings?
Yes, many times, many times.
So the Lord of the
Got
Rings
it.
feels like an epic adventure, and the first Hobbit movie feels like the Hobbit book, and the last 2 Hobbit movies feel like half the book and then half like we shoved Hollywood in this too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that their cousin that had that weird accent, that dwarf? Do you think he was like animated because his mouth moved really like not naturally? He just looked.
He was a real actor, but I'm betting the thing he was riding was computer animated.
I feel like his face was computer animated. Like it just moved so like not.
So there was
normally.
one dwarf that looked more fake than all the others?
He's not part of the group.
Did you read the book?
I did. I read The Hobbit.
Do you remember it at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
At the Battle of the Five Armies, the leader of the dwarves,
What about him?
he's weird. That's who she's talking about.
But he's not in the book. None of this is random stuff is like none of the
Also,
stuff
the
ever.
love story.
Not
The
in the
love
book.
story was weird and cheesy.
Oh, I
So
kinda
overall,
like
how were these movies?
I liked
No.
half. It's like half of it during watching I liked, and then
Okay.
that last movie just really disappointed me.
On a grand scale, rate the original trilogy 1 to
the
10.
original trilogy.
Yeah, just like as an overall experience.
Probably
8 or
10.
9,
Probably a 10. So now rate The Hobbits.
Probably
5 or 6.
6.5.
5. Wow. So about like half as good.
I
Nope.
really like the parts that were very book.
I really
related.
like Bilbo. He's so
Yeah, Martin
cute.
Freeman's a great actor.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Okay, do we have anything more to say about The Hobbit?
Nope.
And Luke's
My
watching
point is done.
Okay, one thing that we need to keep track of while bringing up discussion points is if you have something on your list that's the same as someone else that they bring up, check it off and give yourself 1 pod point.
But
Okay, so
So Luke, last episode, did you have zoos on your list?
no.
No. Okay, so no one got a pod point for that one. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention something at the very intro. Okay, guys, I am awarding 1 pod point to Emily because she
For valor?
was mentioned by name in a comment in response to the first podcast. So cue applause.
Did we
and
know
whatnot.
Emily's name in the first podcast?
Yes, apparently, because people mentioned it.
Oh.
What did they say about her? They said Emily sounds like she's really far away from the mic.
I am.
Well, maybe you
And
should
so-
get closer. Just set the laptop on your face.
Okay.
And I'm also awarding a pod point to Luke because right up until last night I wasn't going to give you this one, but someone did mention you as well. I was the only one that was not mentioned.
Haha, you're losing.
And they said about Luke, they said you were pretty much the MVP.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you for
see?
real?
Yeah. Yep, I am.
I might have posted that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
How do you know? Did you post it?
It's because I talked to the guy directly.
Oh,
Next discussion topic, I'll take my turn. Okay, the first thing I have on here is what's the last Christmas present that you've used that you received? It's Christmas is somewhat far away at this point. This would have been more appropriate last episode. But what's the last Christmas present that you've used?
Crockpot
Crockpot? What'd you make in your crockpot?
stew. Actually, I suppose I used two Christmas presents at once because I put a Japanese gourd I got for Christmas in the stew, in the crockpot.
Ooh.
You got a gourd,
Yes.
and you crocked your gourd. That's that's something I might never do in my life.
Oh, well, you're missing out.
Have you eaten this gourd?
Yeah.
Was it good?
When you take it just raw, it's sort of like carrot in consistency, and it tastes a little bit like, just a little bit like a cantaloupe. But then when you cook it, it
Oh.
tastes like butternut squash, buttercup squash, butternut squash.
Well, I don't think I have a particular liking of either of those things.
Well, I didn't think you were that smart.
Emily, what's the last Christmas present you've used?
Um, man.
You say a yam?
uh,
Not everything uses food. Everybody uses food after Christmas, Luke.
I just assumed everyone got some sort of vegetable.
Yeah,
Probably my books that I got.
right? Because you got some manga.
Yeah.
What manga?
Kimi ni Todoroki.
And
that
that's
must be a shoujo.
actually something that Luke's never heard of before. That's interesting.
Well, I wouldn't be interested in it.
Like take it to
Emily!
me. Take it to me.
What?
You are rolling around.
I'm sorry, I can't get comfortable.
Why not set up on like a desk?
Why not just sit in my bed?
Because you're rolling around like
Every time you say words, here's what it sounds like. Oh, you wouldn't understand.
I'm sorry.
The last Christmas present that I've used was not the juggling equipment that Emily got me. It was the Target gift card that my sister got me. I got a sweater with it.
that's kind of cool.
It has a picture of a woodchuck holding a hatchet, and it is my favorite sweater.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there's something up with my mic.
Really? Well, we can hear you.
Yeah, I think the audio's fine, but every once in a while when I check my Audacity file, it's got a little wiggle woggle to it. It does a little wibbly woo, and so just keep your eye out for that.
Okay, I hope it works out.
I think I fixed it by rubbing it.
Great. Emily, your next point. What would you like to discuss with us?
Um, if you were on a deserted island, would you rather have a toothbrush or a soap bar?
I
Wow.
wouldn't use either of those things. Maybe
Oh,
a soap bar and fashion it into a shiv.
God.
Okay, but like, if you're on a deserted island, do you have toothpaste?
No.
Why would I brush my teeth?
Why would you brush your teeth without toothpaste?
Well, you can still do it.
I
I
take
find
that back.
both of
I
those
want the
things-
toothbrush. I make my own soap.
I don't see myself using either of those things.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean-
Yeah.
Are we deserted? Are we on a deserted island with other people?
I don't know. Maybe there are.
Okay. I want that toothbrush, and I'm gonna fashion something pointy out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Emily, what about you?
I brush my teeth a lot.
Okay. I guess it's also handy for that.
I'm sure you would do great on a deserted island, Emily.
I would. I'd be super clean at least.
And that's the real
Which
goal.
okay, which of us have the best chance
Luke,
on a deserted island? Yeah.
Why me?
Well,
you
look at
know
you. Come
things.
Are you saying I have the
Come
most
on.
body fat?
No, that'd be
I'll last the
mean.
longest without food?
Well, okay, not only is that true, but that's also true. And you just have the general know-how.
Yeah.
You already have the crazy beard look going
Dude,
on.
I shaved my crazy beard.
Yeah, you did. But you have experience having a crazy
That's
beard.
true. I can pull it off.
Well,
Emily
Emily
can't
does.
do that.
Emily has a little bit of experience having a crazy
Ugh.
beard, but, but we got nothing on you. Like Luke, what's step one? You just crashed in an airplane. What's step one?
I don't know.
Great.
I made a mug yesterday. Not the physical
Who's-
part. I
who-
just drew on it with a marker.
Who's got the vacuum on in the background?
That's my computer,
Oh, gotcha.
probably.
Okay, so Luke, you made a mug
Yes.
and you drew on it with a marker. What does that mean? You
I bought a mug from Walmart and I drew on it with a
Oh,
marker.
so you bought like a
It
plain
actually
mug?
looks pretty good. Yeah, you get like a white mug and then you write on it with Sharpie and then you bake it and then you spray it with some what do you spray it with? Enamel.
How'd you bake it?
You put it in an oven?
Wow. Luke, that was a pretty bad topic.
What do you mean that's a bad topic? It's a great arts and crafts idea. This is why I would live longer on the island. You'd find my dead body among
Arts
these
Because of
and
your
mugs.
arts and
crafts.
crafts.
These mugs.
For this next segment, this is called Old Audio. We're gonna come up with a better name. Um, so I have hours of recording of Luke and I talking. What's funny about these clips is that more often than not, I'm secretly recording Luke. He doesn't know that I'm recording it.
That's not even legal. I should sue
I know,
you.
and you actually mentioned that in one of the recordings. It's kind of funny because I've been listening to a lot of our conversations lately, so I feel like I've been talking to you a lot more than we actually have
That's
recently.
weird.
I keep hearing like a lot of these old jokes that you've done. For instance, okay, I didn't actually hear this one when it happened, but it's like really funny. I said something about a microphone, and you said something about your microphone in an arrogant way. So I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty top tier.
Um, okay. So this audio that you're about to listen to, I'm gonna obviously cut out the part where we're listening in the actual podcast, and I'm gonna overlay the what you're about to listen to between two sound effects so that they can tell when we're back on. Um, okay, so this audio is proof that when the anti-drop becomes famous, this is proof that Luke and I invented this. Okay, so how about you just listen to it?
Okay.
You know how in dubstep they always say something and then it plays music and then it sounds cool?
Yeah, the drop.
How about you say something and then it just like
The anti-drop.
Yes!
So instead of going like bangarang, it's like, where did I put my shoes? La da 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 da.
Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know. I heard that and I thought that it was pretty funny.
These are dorks.
We go on to talk about it more, and it's just a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Like we described this song that was so amazing, and then we would put an anti-drop in it, and the listener would just be like, "Oh, thank God I got away from that awesome beat for just a second," and then it just launches you back into it. Like it's kind of the perfect equation to what the next top song. Great reactions. Um,
I was still processing what you said. I was like,
okay, guys, we're on trivia. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
You'll start. Who are you quizzing?
Emily.
Oh, yeah, you're quizzing Emily. Okay, anytime.
I'm ready.
I don't think Luke is ready.
Dang it. I hoped they would just appear in my head.
How about you go last?
What have I got in my pocket?
Oh my gosh! Nothing?
Yes.
Ooh, nice
That's
job.
one.
Nice job. 1 point.
Um,
He's just like looking around the room right now.
you don't
Thinking
know.
of a
You don't know
question.
me. Here, I'll get it. Hold on. This will be. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Skip me.
God.
Did you say skip you?
Yes.
No, you already started your quiz. You gotta see this thing through.
Shoot.
I like lots of things.
You volunteered for this,
Yeah,
man.
what the heck?
You could have. You volunteered and said, "What have I got in my pocket?" Wow.
How many nuclear bombs has the United States lost since 1950?
5.
Close. 8.
Ooh, nice.
On average, which is larger, a male anglerfish or a female anglerfish?
Okay, this is the bonus question. This is the last question, you know?
A female.
What was your answer?
A female.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
Nice job. Okay, that's 3 points.
Woo.
That's tough to beat.
Not really.
Yeah, you need to get 100% pretty much.
Those are the best questions I could come up with, too, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, those were pretty good questions.
Don't patronize me.
Emily, you got your quiz?
Yep, it's Pokemon. Just for you.
Oh, boy.
Ready?
Abracadabra, yes.
What color are Raichu's cheeks?
Yellow.
Yep. What type is... Wow, Gyarados.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what type is Gyarados?
Yep.
Gyarados is flying water.
Yep.
Is he really not dragon type?
He's not dragon at all, nope.
What is the only type that is not represented by a gym leader?
Oh. Okay. Dark?
Yep.
All right. Perfect score. Well, okay, Luke, I got your quiz here.
Okay.
All right, so I'm glad that you brought up The Hobbit, because my quiz for you is on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, good.
All right. First question. Name 6 works that take place in the Lord of the Rings universe.
Shoot, I only know 5.
Exactly. 5 are easy.
The Hobbit,
Okay.
The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, The Return of the King, The Silmarillion.
Okay.
That other one, that's like the Silmarillion, but more boring.
Can't really give you that one. Just one more.
Following Gandalf.
Okay, that's not on this list.
Wasn't written by Tolkien.
Oh. Is it in the universe?
It just follows Gandalf throughout the books, so I don't know if you would
Hey,
count it
you
or
know,
not.
okay, I'm gonna give you this
I have
point.
it in my room.
Okay, question 2. What is the name of the story that Bilbo writes about his adventures?
There and Back Again.
Oh. Emily, is that right?
Yeah.
My answer that I have here is A Hobbit's Tale.
Yeah, well, that's the last
Is
part
it-
of it. It's
Maybe
there and
that's the
back
first
again.
part of it. A Hobbit's Tale, There and Back Again.
Nope, it's there and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins.
Okay. That's half right.
Shoot.
Can I get half a
There-
point?
Okay, take 1/2 of a point, alright? How old was J.R.R. Tolkien when he died? This is tough. This is the bonus question.
72.
Ooh, he was 81.
81. Didn't know that.
Alright, and Luke got 1.5 points.
Yeah.
Looks like I win this round. Okay, well, thank you for listening to episode 2. This was awful.
Yeah, the clearly the worst episode of the 2.
Yes, it's going to be the worst one.
The worst one?
Is there anything that we can do to make it worse at this point?
Could drag it out for another 10 minutes.
Say something controversial.
I almost said something way beyond controversial.
I was listening to the news yesterday, and the guy, he said controversial.
Some people say controversial, some people say controversial, and some people say controversial.
That was you last episode.
What?
I thought you like stuttered and you said controversial.
Yep, he did. I remember
Yeah,
that, and I
I did.
didn't
Yes,
even watch
he
that
did.
Controversial.
episode. I remember.
Okay, well, the pronunciation of the word itself, that was controversial enough for me. Um, so I think we can end the episode there.
Okay, we're done then.
Bye.
Cut this part out.
Cut this part out. No. Just no. I'm not going to.